Peace be upon you all. May your day be blessed and filled with peace. Today, we're going to dive into a very important question in our lives as religious people. Have we ever asked ourselves, why do we believe in holy books? Does that belief come automatically, or have we truly searched for the answer? Many of us start believing because of family influence, school lessons, or conversations with friends. All of these are outside reasons that form the foundation of our belief from childhood. However, the deeper question is, does our belief truly come from inner conviction? Or is it just following tradition without understanding the real meaning behind the teachings of the Holy Book? Faith that just follows along without a basis in knowledge and understanding is actually very fragile. It can easily waver when tested with questions or life's challenges. When challenges come, like doubt, pressure, or outside influences, a weak belief will easily be shaken and might just disappear. But faith built on a foundation of knowledge, study, and deep understanding will become stronger and harder to shake. It gives us the strength to hold on to the truth no matter what happens. So let's start this journey together, to find true truth. Not just to defend old beliefs, but to bravely seek the real answers. On this journey, we will look at two great books that are main references for humanity, the Quran and the Bible. Both have their own history, influence, and unique qualities. We will try to compare the unique qualities, special features, and challenges faced by both of these books in bringing their message to people. Let's start with an important question. What exactly makes a book worthy of being called a revelation from God? What characteristics should a holy book have? This is our starting point to explore the wonders and secrets hidden within these holy books. Together we will try to understand and appreciate the beauty of divine revelation. The Quran isn't just beautiful in its verses, it also has amazing mathematical uniqueness. Every verse we read isn't just a beautiful arrangement of words, but it also holds secrets and very organized patterns, as if every letter and word was chosen with great wisdom and careful planning. From its mathematical structure, the Quran shows a miracle that's hard to explain with normal logic. Scholars and researchers have found many hidden mathematical patterns behind these holy verses. Every word, verse, and letter is carefully arranged, as if there's a system controlling every part of its writing. Nothing is arranged randomly. This miracle is known as Ijaz Adadi, or the miracle of numbers, where numbers and counts in the Quran form an amazing pattern. For example, the words dunya, world, and akhirat, hereafter, are mentioned the same number of times, 115 each, showing a very fine balance between life in this world and the afterlife. The same goes for the words Siyaitan, Satan, and Malaikat, angels. Both are mentioned 88 times, showing the balance of power between good and evil in human life. This balance isn't a coincidence, but a carefully designed structure, as if there's a mathematical system controlling every part of its writing. Imagine, how could a human over 1400 years ago, without modern technology, create such a complex and organized work? Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, delivered this revelation orally for 23 years, without any written records at first, yet every verse remained perfectly preserved. When all the revelations were gathered, they formed a perfect mathematical pattern, as if every verse was designed to be in the right place. This goes beyond normal human ability, because no one could create such a complex structure without extraordinary help. The Quran is proof that goes beyond the limits of time and technology, proving that it's not just a human creation. This miracle is a sign from the all-precise Creator, who arranges everything with great wisdom and perfection. Every verse, every letter is proof of his unmatched greatness and power. Let's take a deeper look at specific examples of the amazing structure of the Quran that are often discussed by scholars and thinkers. One unique thing often mentioned is the word day, which appears 365 times in the Quran. This is the same as the number of days in a year, according to the solar calendar used worldwide. Similarly, the word month appears 12 times, exactly the same as the number of months in a year. This shows as if the Quran has deep knowledge of the time system humans use today. Also, the word sea appears 32 times, while land appears 13 times. If we add both together, we'll find that these percentages are almost the same as the actual composition of the Earth. The Earth is made up of about 71% water and 29% land. This is a fact that was only scientifically known in modern times, but it was hinted at in the Quran more than 1400 years ago. How could the Quran have known these scientific facts at a time when human technology and knowledge were very limited? This is strong proof that the information in the Quran is not from ordinary human knowledge of that time but comes from a higher source. This mathematical and linguistic structure exists not only in words but also in the numbers and arrangement of verses in the Quran. For example, the number 19 is specifically mentioned in Surah Al-Mudaththir, and it becomes a key to many mathematical patterns in the Quran. The total number of chapters in the Quran is 114, and this number can be divided by 19 without a remainder, showing another unique aspect of the Quran's structure. In fact, the Basmalah, which starts every chapter, except one, consists of 19 Arabic letters, adding to this numerical wonder. There are also many specific words and verses whose total counts are multiples of 19, forming a very complex and organized mathematical system. If we think about it, the complexity and accuracy of this system would be impossible for an ordinary human to plan, especially without the help of advanced computers or modern technology. All of this is very clear proof that the Quran is not a human creation, but a revelation from God, who knows all things. These wonders and unique features are signs of the Creator's greatness, who sent down the Quran as guidance and mercy for all humanity. The Quran is a preserved revelation, perfect and always relevant through time, guiding humanity to the right path. What's the message behind these numbers and patterns? It's more than just a math puzzle. These amazing numbers are a sign from the Creator. It's proof that can be checked and confirmed by anyone. Anyone can count to confirm these facts. Logically, if a book is from God, it must be perfect and without mistakes. The amazing numbers in the Quran meet this requirement. It shows carefulness and planning beyond what humans can do. The Quran was revealed little by little over 23 years, but it forms a clear and perfect mathematical structure. This shows every word was put in its place in a grand master plan. This amazing feature protects the Quran from any changes or fakes. Let's turn our attention to the Bible with an open mind. The Bible has moral teachings and inspiring stories, but there are challenges to its logic and morals. The story of Judah and Tamar brings up moral questions. Why are wrong actions like incest blessed in a holy family tree? The story of Pharaoh brings up questions about free will and God's fairness. This challenges the idea of God being all just and all holy. A big issue in the Bible is the factual contradictions between the books. These differences involve important details like numbers and the order of events. A classic example is the age of King Ahaziah when he started to rule. In 2 Kings, Ahaziah was 22 years old, but in 2 Chronicles, 42 years old. This brings up questions about how accurate the text is as a historical record. Contradictions also exist in the story of Jesus' resurrection. The 4 Gospels give different details about this important event. These differences make us wonder which version is the most accurate. This challenges the claim that the Bible is a perfect text that was completely inspired by God. The Quran and the Bible are different when it comes to how consistent and accurate they are. The Quran was given to Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, in one language, Arabic. It has one author, Allah, God, and it's consistent in its style and message. The Bible is a collection of 66 books by 40 different writers. This variety leads to differences and disagreements. The Quran's consistency supports its claim of being a message from God. The Bible is seen more as a human record of experiences with God. The Quran's accuracy offers different proof compared to the Bible. After looking at the facts and comparisons, let's ask ourselves some questions. Is our faith something we've thought about ourselves, or is it just what we were taught without question? If you were born into a different family, would you still believe the same things? These questions are important to see how real our beliefs are. True faith should last and make sense no matter where we are. It's a belief that comes from deep within our minds and souls. Our journey of looking into the Quran and the Bible brings us to an important conclusion. Finding truth needs more than just believing without thinking. It asks us to use our minds to think and our hearts to feel. This talk isn't meant to put down any religion. Instead, it's an invitation to be an honest truth seeker. We need to be brave enough to ask tough questions and accept answers that challenge what we believe. The Quran shows unique proof through its math patterns. The challenges in the Bible show it needs deep understanding. Let's keep searching, learning, and asking. May Allah guide us in finding the real truth.